Hi parents, welcome back to the Let's Talk Vamos Hablar project. Don't forget to click the link in the description of this video to take the survey and provide feedback on whether it was helpful to you. Let's talk! Language and TV is somewhat of a tough topic. So many things have been said about whether it's bad or good, how much time a child should watch per week, and how young they should be when they start watching it. Getting different kinds of information can get confusing, so we wanted to break this topic down for you. When we talk about TV, there are a few things we need to remember. Children learn language best through interaction or conversation with another person. While television has its place in our lives, we want to think about how we use it. Focusing on making TV an activity that includes conversation between you and your child can be a positive thing. You can use TV as an opportunity to practice skills like asking and answering questions, exposing them to new words, retelling events in a story in order, and so much more. TV is a huge part of our society, and we're not asking you to cut it out. Instead, let's find ways to make TV more interactive. Here are 3 ways. Number 1, if you're going to watch TV, find ways to communicate about it by asking questions. For example, sit with your child to watch whatever show or movie you chose and pause it here and there to ask questions about what's happening. Try not to ask them a question they can answer with yes or no. Ask them more open questions that could allow for different answers. You could ask the same question over and over. What just happened? Or you could ask more specific questions like, who is in the story? Where are they? What went wrong? Or how do they feel? Number 2, if you're going to watch TV, find ways to communicate about it by practicing telling stories. For example, you can ask your child questions again after watching the movie or show. This is not only making the TV watching activity more interactive, it's helping your child practice the skill of storytelling, which is very important in everyday life and in academics. You can teach your child that stories need to be told in order. You can show them what beginning means by helping them practice to identify the first event in a story and remember to say that first when they retell it. You could help them practice using words like then, after, before, or next. In addition, by asking them to retell the story after watching it, you are allowing them to practice getting information out of their memory storage and putting it into words another person can understand. This is so important because oftentimes children who struggle with language not only struggle to remember details in stories, but they struggle to be able to express them. Number 3. Replace 10 minutes of screen time by introducing a language-rich activity that builds on the themes or storylines of the movies and shows your child loves to watch. Example, one way to do this is to replace that activity with another. Instead of watching Frozen for a 4th time in a week, you can thank me later, you can color pictures or draw pictures of characters in the story and ask questions like, who became a queen? Who helped Elsa? Where was Elsa going? You could also include practice with asking for things by having the crayons near you, making it necessary for your child to ask for the color they want. Do you want blue? Do you want purple? Which color do you want? You could play the soundtrack and have a dance party, dancing slow or fast, spinning around or tiptoeing. This could help your child practice new verbs and show them through movement what they mean. Maybe you have a singer in your house. Practice singing loudly and quietly. Again, this is helping them practice describing words, verbs, and also recalling lyrics. This is all still about Elsa and Frozen. It's just a way to take the attention off the screen and motivate your child to engage in more face-to-face interaction with you. The more your child speaks to you, the more opportunities they are getting to practice language. This is important because a child needs to hear words and concepts over and over again to understand and use them. By spending more time watching TV than on other activities such as playing with toys, siblings, or reading books, a child might get less chances to practice language. Why? Because the TV can't talk back to them. Children learn best through interaction or conversation with people. So this week, as your child spends time at home, consider these 3 things before they watch TV. Number 1, use TV as a way to practice answering questions. Number 2, use it as a way to practice telling stories. And number 3, try to replace some TV time with interactive activities that relate to the show or movie your child loves to watch. Click the link below to take our 6-question survey and stay tuned for the next video. Let's talk!